Pamahalaan handang-handa na po para sa pagdaraos na ika-50 anibersaryo ng ASEAN at iba pang ASEAN Ministerial Meeting sa bansa mula po bukas yan hanggang Agosto 8. Mahigpit na seguridad, ipinatutupad na ang sentro ng balita niyan mula kay Julius Disamboron live. Julius.
Angelique, bagaman na walang namomonitor na banta ay nakataas pa din ang seguridad ng pulisya para sa pagdaraos ng ika-50 ASEAN Ministerial and Related Meetings dito po sa ating bansa mula sa ika-2 hanggang ika-8 ng buwang kasalukuyan. Sa press briefing sa Malacanang, sinabi ni National Capital Region Police Office Chief General Oscar Arbayarde, handa ang mga otoridad na bantayan ang nasa higit 1,700 delegado ng ASEAN. Pangunahing babantayan ang nasa 21 hotel sa Parañaque, Pasay at Makati na pagsasagawaan ng pulong at tutuluyan ng mga delegado. Pakinggan po natin si General Oscar Arbayarde.
This is practically a very huge task for us, where we will be utilizing more or less 13,000 uniformed personnel here with 1,286 attached personnel from other agencies. So as of this time, we have already our skeletal deployment in some hotels because as I've said earlier, about 24 delegates from some countries have already arrived. So we have deployment in some billets or in some hotels already. And of course, our route securities are in place. And we expect, as earlier said, huge participation coming August 8, where there will be a parade.
Ayon naman sa Department of Foreign Affairs, maswerte, isang magandang pagkakataon, humbled and honored ika nga, para maging host ang ating bansa at maging chairman ng ASEAN ngayong taon, lalo't sa ilalim ng administrasyon ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. Idinitalya din ni na Communications Assistant Secretary Chris Ablan at DFA spokesperson Rob Bolivar ang magiging takbo ng programa para sa ASEAN meetings sa Philippine International Convention Center sa Pasay City. Pakinggan po natin si spokesperson Bolivar.
So foreign ministers and senior officials from 27 countries will gather in Manila for the 50th ASEAN Foreign Ministers Meeting and related meetings at the Philippine International Convention Center on August 2 to 8, 2017. As ASEAN celebrates the 50th anniversary of its establishment, a grand celebration of this milestone event will be held on August 8, the founding date of ASEAN. We will have a landmark lighting at the CCP. This is going to be the culminating event of the ASEAN ministerial meetings. The annual AMM and its related meetings bring together the foreign ministers of ASEAN, ASEAN Plus 3, which is China, Japan, Korea, the East Asia Summit, and the ASEAN Regional Forum, as well as the post-ministerial conferences where ASEAN meets with each of its 10 dialogue partners. Secretary of Foreign Affairs Alan Peter S. Cayetano will chair the 50th AMM, the 18th ASEAN Plus 3 Foreign Ministers Meeting, the 7th East Asia Summit Foreign Ministers Meeting, and the 24th ASEAN Regional Forum, and will also lead, together with the Canadian Foreign Minister, the ASEAN-Canada Post-Ministerial Conference, because we are the outgoing country coordinator for ASEAN-Canada relations. He is also set to participate in the post-ministerial conferences with other dialogue partners. The Secretary will also lead the ASEAN foreign ministers in its interface with the ASEAN Intergovernmental Commission on Human Rights.
Simula nakaraang taon pa nakalatag itong mga security procedures para sa ASEAN. Wala ding isasara mga pangunahing kalsada sa pagdating ng mga delegado at sa mismong pulong. Sabi nga ni General Albayalde, puwer na lamang dun sa paligid ng PICC at CCP complex na kung saan nga ay may coordination din ito sa MMDA. Sa Agosto 8 naman ay i-coordinate sa MMDA itong gagawing parada kung saan yung bahagi ng south lamang yung isasara sa mga motorista. Samantala ay idinitalye at nilinaw din ni Albayalde ang mga lumabas na ulat ng isang news entity na di umano'y parte ng pulisya sa pagtatapon sa Manila Bay ng mga bangkay ng mga tao na involved daw sa operasyon ng illegal na droga at isa sa mga ginagamit daw dito yung mga mangingisda sa lugar. Bukod dito ay may punto din ang NCRPO chief sa mga sangkot na narco-politicians dito sa Kamaynilaan. Muli po natin pakinggan si General Albayalde.
As of this time, we have not received any report of recovery of dead bodies in Manila Bay. I don't know where they got that information. Since the start of the war on drugs, wala pa tayong na-recover na patay sa Manila Bay whatsoever. Except of course yung dun sa may bandang Tondo, I don't know if it's part of the Manila Bay, hindi yata kasi that's just a river. Remember yung pinatay nung isang civilian volunteer group na 17 years old na ginagamit nila for their illegal activity like pushing ng drugs. Nung hindi na makapag-deliver yung bata, ay pinatay nila. If we'll talk about the list of the president, mayors pataas, wala dun sa listahan niya. But barangay captains down, we have councilors. Of course, yes, mga city councilors meron.
At yan ating pinakahuling balitang nakalap mula dito sa Palasyo ng Malacanang. Live, Julius Disamboron para sa Bayan.